Let's go. It's the baddest and y'all know it.
Yo, what's up, man? Y'all know what it is. Your world, my opinion, man. Big one going down. But first of all, you know what I'm saying? We got the team up in the house. We got BX Bonnie. What's up? We got Honey J.
Let's
get it. You know what I'm saying? But even bigger and bigger, we can close out the year big. I mean, I got two surprises over here on the couch. I'm surrounded by beautiful women, man. Life is good, you know? But you know what I'm saying? We got JG, Joi Giovanni.
Giovanni, let's go.
Yeah, JG now. Yes. That's what up. We got Natasha, which is a special guest.
Y'all even know she been coming.
Speaking up in. Man, this is off the chain. I appreciate you.
Of course,
accepting,
man.
you know, my invite. This is big, man.
Man, listen, we got to have a time, man. I promise you that. This is going to be the best damn interview the whole year.
Okay. I'm going to finish this thing out strong. Subscribe. Your world, my opinion. Subscribe right now. You know what I'm saying? If you want to look out for this one here, but you might hear about that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, artist, executive producer, director, I mean, triple threat. I mean, damn. Which one's your passion out of all those?
All of them.
All of them?
I ain't got to limit myself.
I know that right. Why? Yeah.
Damn. Who the hell said we got to limit ourselves?
You ain't never got to limit yourself.
Never. If I want to do it, I'm going to do it.
I know that's right.
That's why I'm lying to it.
Man, I like that attitude. You know, that's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, let people know where you from. You know what I'm saying? Where we at, all that.
Well, let me see. I was born in Washington, D.C. You know, so I got that up north in me. I grew up down here in Charleston. Though. My mama is from Charleston, so it was already in my blood, you know what I mean? We came down here, so, you know, I read Charleston for the most part, you know what I'm saying? I was born up there, but that ain't really make me the person that I am, you know what I'm saying?
So you feel your roots is
Oh yeah, definitely. My daddy ain't but shit. You know what I'm saying? My mama raised me now.
Right.
Charleston mama stood up, you feel what I'm saying? My mama raised me, so them Charleston roots real strong. You know what I'm saying?
So how long you been in Charleston?
Too long.
Too long.
Yeah. Long enough. I was here long enough to learn what I needed to learn.
That's what's up.
And do exactly what I needed to do here.
All right. So Joi Giovanni, that's your stage name? How did you come up with that name?
Yeah, that's my... Man, see now.
You know what I mean?
You should have asked this question.
How did she get started?
I should have told him not to ask this one. He asked me when I got one.
She said, he ain't got no limit. I'm a real one.
Jump on it.
Damn. That's
Damn. All need to take a sip.
Don't take me one.
How I got my name was... Okay, so... No, it is not my real name. It is my stage name. My real name is French. So, you know, like I say, I don't try to give my father any credit for anything because he was never there. You know what I'm saying? So if you was never there, you should never get the praise. Besides the title of you was my father. Right. That's just how I feel about that. So when it came down to doing music, I was like, you know what? I don't really want to use his name because that's yours. That's not mine. You feel what I'm saying? Even though it's attached to my name, that's not mine. If anybody ever asks me what's my name, you got to ask me for my last name. I'm not going to give it to you. I'll just tell you my name is Joi. Bottom line to it. So, you know, fast forward some years later when I started dating and shit. I was dating a young man who
This is about to be hot tea, y'all. Get ready.
I love it.
I think this is the first time I probably said how I got my name. Okay, so
your world, my opinion, exclusive. I give it them horns.
I ain't heard it nowhere else. Dropping it.
That part. All right, take another sip. Take another sip. Welcome.
Okay.
I need a refill. What's the bottle?
What happened, girl?
So I used to date a fella who, I'm not gonna lie, most exes you don't give them credit for nothing. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Special.
Whatever took place, especially if it was their fault, you normally just be like, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? you ain't got nothing to do with shit I got going on over here, basically. But for me, in my case, it was a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? With my ex, had I not gone through what I went through with him, I probably would have never gotten the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally picked up a pen and a notebook because I felt like I had no voice. You know what I'm saying? I had got so far lost in the situation that I lost me in it. You know what I'm saying? And so it was like, damn, I just see myself spiraling down. Like, and I don't even see a way to get back up. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I know I want to get there. I know I don't want to get to that point where there's no return. So in order for me to get back up, I need somebody to hear me. And so I picked up the pen and the notebook, and I wrote my first song like that. You know what I'm saying? So for
how
me,
old were you? I didn't cut you off.
You say how old?
Yeah, I was trying to get an idea of what age.
Let me see.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Alright. I think I was with him from 22 to 28. It was 6 years. You know what I'm saying? 6 years. I'm 33 now. You know what I'm saying?
That's deep.
Yeah, so it's like, I was like, okay, I'm going to just go in the studio and see what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to be heard. My whole first project is just me talking about what I really went through. You know what I'm saying? How I got in my situation, what thoughts I had, all that, right? And after that, I was like, damn, I felt good. I didn't expect nobody. Yeah, it was therapeutic. I didn't expect nobody besides the people I fuck with to listen to it now. I ain't nobody on the music scene.
Right.
They don't know me. But the project did 5,000 streams on the first day.
Oh, wow.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? On the first day. So,
that's like God saying, hey, that's what you're supposed to be doing.
That's what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So, it was just like, damn. If I ain't gone through what I went through with you, bro, like, I would have never produced that. I would have never made that. You know what I'm saying? And so, I'm like, damn, I got to figure out what my name was going to be. Because I was going by Miss Joy. Then I was just going by Joy. I was like, man, them things ain't hitting. Right. Them things ain't not, ain't nothing worth patting. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I was like, man, what am I going by? I was like, what am I going to go by? And then, you know, it's just like I said, it's just like, in a sense, not to give him the credit. But in a sense, I owe you.
That shit changes you.
I know.
Yes, people don't.
I owe you. Because it's just like a lot of people, they leave from a situation and they be like, man, I hate this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. But at the same time, at the end of the day, I wouldn't be the woman I am now if I ain't gone through what I went through with you. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if I didn't go through what I went through with you. You know what I'm saying? That's 6 years of your long life, bro. I learned a lot from you. Regardless of the negative. Through the pain, I learned a lot from you to where it elevated me to be the best version of myself. You know what I'm saying? So for that, his last name started with a G. I said, man, I'm going to take a G. I just sat there and I looked up names, girl names that got to start with a G. And for me, I was like, shit, I love Italian food. Right. You know what I'm saying? I love watching that mafia shit. I like the big mob deep and shit. It's just like, hold on, let me get a little sip. Ooh, shout out to them boy that made that Don Lucci.
That shit good, right? And that shit get you right.
Get you right. I had to put the styrofoam down for the... Yeah. But yeah, I gone through the list and I saw Giovanni and I was like, Joi Giovanni, and I'm like, the way it hit when I said it, I was like, man, imagine other people say it.
Right.
And so now I got the JG, and I know for like most people, they gonna take that shit like, oh, she just want to keep his name. No, baby, I about to take somebody else's last name. I ain't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just that the brand of JG really, really started after I went through what I went through with him. Right. And for that, I'm going to keep the JG. It just reminds me of my roots. Right. It reminds me of why I started this whole damn thing.
And that was one of my questions, like, what motivated you, how to get started, but you got to take care of
that's exactly why. That's exactly why I started. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, let's say, I need to make a movie or something about the shit that I went through. Because like when I tell y'all the shit that I went through in that situation, I had no choice but to try to find an outlet. You know what I'm saying? Like Sincere said. And just to be clear, it was never on no domestic shit. It was never on.
I'm gonna
be clear on that. It was never on no domestic shit.
You can't get you no credit.
No. Right. It was never on no domestic shit. It was never on he put his hands on me. We never had that type of relationship. Right. It was just that during our relationship, I realized that I loved him more than I loved myself, and he loved himself more than he would ever love me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what caused the division.
That was the tree. But I love that though, because we go through so many things in life with people, and you have to take away positives because it's not always going to work out the way you want it to. But I love the way you took away the positive and you healed.
But you know, it takes things like that to go through.
To make you.
Breakthrough. Like everybody can resonate with that because everybody has gone through something that
man or woman.
You don't think it would have came out you some way somehow?
I think for me the music bug always been in me.
Right.
You know, when I was younger, I did like my first talent show rapping in the 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? Like in a group type of situation. You feel what I'm saying? But with the household that I was raised in, like I said, my father ain't never been there. And, you know, I tell a story sometimes and people be like, she got that shit from a movie. But no, it's like real life for me. Like, my father was an active musician. You know what I'm saying? He done played for bands like Earth, Wind, and Fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really had
Was that why he wasn't there? He was running, he was moving around just like a musician. Now he did how he lived?
I think with my father, I think addiction just got the best of him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think he was addicted to the drugs. He was addicted to that fast-paced life. Yeah. And it worked when they didn't have kids.
Right.
Once they had, because they was together 10 whole years prior to having their first child. You know what I'm saying? Like married-wise. They were together longer than that, but they was married for 10 years. So it's like, to go from that fast-paced life where y'all living on a high, and then, you know, you go into y'all got kids, it mess up the dynamics. And, you know, like for me, both my parents are addicts. You know what I'm saying? My mother is addicted to alcohol. My dad was addicted to drugs. You know, so for him, he wasn't willing to let it go. My mother was like, I can kind of balance my shit in these kids.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It might work out.
A lot of times it's easier for the man to walk away. Yeah. The mother is going to somehow have to try to figure it out. You know?
And I think like for my dad too, just not to be completely like he's a dick. You know what I'm saying? I think for my dad too, it was also hard for him to stick around too, because my oldest brother, they lost. You know what I'm saying? My oldest brother passed when he was 8. So to lose him, and then in the same month, my mom lost my brother. She found out she was pregnant with me. I just think that sent him. It was just over the edge. It's too much to try to grieve and be happy at the same time. And so he just kicked up and he left. And it's cool. I understand that. You know, for me, I always joke around and be like, he ain't shit. I ain't gonna get this nigga credit. But as I got older, like, there's really no resentment. You know what I'm saying? Because I done took a lot of losses in my life. So it's just like,
you have to let that go.
Yeah, like, I understand it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, like, feeling like that.
Life is a bitch. And it's like, I understand it. You know what I mean? I've lost friends. I don't have kids. So I don't know how the hell that feels to lose a child. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I can't really be mad at him, you know what I'm saying? Because he left, but with my mom, she stayed. And sometimes she ain't really been a mom. You know what I'm saying? Because she was coping with her shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, and I give moms all the credit. You know, that shit real. Like, there are plenty of times I didn't hear my mama crying in the shower. You know what I'm saying? Just because she don't cry in front of us. Right. And then you ask her what's wrong. No, nothing's wrong. Baby. What you want to do? You know, it's just, you know, like shout out to the mamas, man.
Shout out to the mamas. Shout out to the parents who stick around and hold it down. You know what I'm saying?
I might not know about that.
Listen, I love it because it's like you have a lot to put on paper.
Right. And you hear the passion, the way you talking about it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you're coming from a healed place.
Right.
Yeah, it's a healed place.
You know?
It's a healed place, and that's why I said, like, for me, most people be like, man, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was like, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, the fuck you playing with? Nigga, you had a real one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
It's like, at the end of the day, like, my mind always goes to analyzing. Like, that's just part of who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, bruh, like, damn, I'm so happy to be where I'm at right now. And there was no way for me to be here if I hadn't gone through that. Going through that showed me what I wasn't going to tolerate. What I felt I really and truly deserve. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stand on what I say. I'm going to stand on how I feel. I'm going to voice what the fuck I got to say. I ain't sitting on it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like,
bullshit.
You know what I'm saying?
Giovanni.
Hey, listen.
Bullshit, dog.
You did some foul shit. You did some foul shit, but the best thing you ever could have did was instill that fire in me. And for that, hey, proud of my name. I ain't never gonna second guess that shit.
So how long has that journey been going on? Like, when did you start tapping into this? Like, how long ago? I know you said you
about 10.
10 years in the game.
Total.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 years in the total. Right. Yeah. This is 2024, getting ready to be 2025. I started entertainment fresh off the flight. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? I started off in the military.
Okay.
I did a deployment 2011.
Army. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Army. Well, you know. Right?
I love it.
And I started deployment 2011. I came back home December 2012, and I came back on like, shit, I didn't know what I want to do. A young lady down here, and it was Diamond. Diamond was like, I'm starting this modeling group, and I'm looking for some girls. I'm like, shit, I'm going to tap into that. You know, okay. You can get a camera, you know.
Right way.
And I hit her up. I was like, yeah, I want to do it. You know me, girl. We went to school together. And I ended up being with her. And then for like a couple of months, I was like, shit, I'm about this modeling stuff only.
Okay.
And then it got to the point, I'm like, with modeling, I curvy. It been hard to get situations
that
curvy.
A plus size model. What's the stereotypical stuff you hear, or how difficult
can't
is it?
Do runway.
Can't do there's a ceiling, I guess you're saying, like as far as how far you want to go.
You can't do runway. Like back when I started, American Top Model was still a hit show.
Right.
Long time ago. Shit, tune in. Be in the house like Tyra, you say put them back.
You'll run my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
So like, it was big. So with me as a curvy girl, I got chest. I got butt. I ain't no stomach. I always was an athlete. You know what I'm saying? I always had ran track in the military.
Everything in the right place.
Everything in the right place.
Okay.
Gotta love it.
You get ready to go do a runway. You get ready to go do a runway. They got a checklist. First checklist. What's your height?
Damn.
Without shoes, I'm 5'4". This ain't working.
Right.
The only 5'4" model I know that made it is Eva. God bless you, bitch.
God bless them.
They hard. Even with Eva making it didn't matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 5'4", that was against me. You know what I'm saying? Then it was like, what can we do with her hair? You know, I always knew I wanted to be locked. So I stayed with braids or locks. I don't really want to sway from that.
Right.
We want to shave you.
What?
I ain't no pet. I ain't no pet. Yeah, shit.
Yeah, we all talking about shave like we be.
Like they want to shave your hair down. You know, when you do fashion shows, whatever hairstylist that they have, whatever clothing line you assign to.
Like they always want to do that to us. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that out here.
Cut them damn locks off.
Yeah, like every
Rastafari. Religion, you can't do it. Sorry.
So like at fashion shows, every single line, every single designer, they have their own vision for how they want their hair, how they want their makeup, and you have to present it. So there will be some lines where they want girls to have half shave of head. You know, they want girls that have short pixie cuts. And for me, I'm just like,
Be chopping
my hair. I don't even know what you can do, first of all.
Exactly.
And most of the time, you don't get to try out these people beforehand. You know what I'm saying? It is like you just got to trust them.
Ooh, no.
I ain't really been for that. And then the third thing that was against me was I was curvy. You know, you got boobs, you got butts, you got thick thighs. Everything match.
Right.
Well, I got size 8. Well, I can't fit that. So, you know, it's...
I can't fit
But there's an avenue.
Make me feel bad. You got size 8.
Nah.
So what can plus size models do?
So listen, let me tell you something. This is the thing that back then I was preaching that I'm gonna continue to preach now, because even though I don't model anymore, I had brand ambassador. If you need me, hit me. But even though like my focus isn't on I want to hit runway, I want to hit these prints and things like that anymore. I would say this: a lot of you designers are losing because so many designers, they feel like in order for me to have the perfect garment that somebody's going to buy, I need somebody who's small and petite. But the reality of it is these thick girls that's out here, these artists, these influencers, these models, you got girls like Cardi, you got Ari, you know what I'm saying, that they out here and they wearing these different brands. I promise you, if Fashion Nova was to drop their analytics, you know how many girls then purchased because they done wore this?
Right.
And it's not because of who they are, it's because I like how it looks on their body. You got a lot of girls like, that outfit had looked good in Fashion Nova, but that girl had a BBL, so let me go ahead and schedule mine. It's a lot of that.
Oh, period. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You are not lying.
I need designers. I need designers. I need fashion shows. I need anybody who deals with needing a model to understand these plus size models got more to fucking offer than y'all think that they do. And back when I started, there wasn't those avenues. There wasn't people that wanted to work. They didn't want none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Eating down.
Man, I remember doing a fashion show, and I'll never forget this. I remember doing a fashion show, and it was like, we got designers for everybody of all sizes. And I went, and they put me in a casket suit. What? Casket suit. Casket suit. All these other girls had these luxurious dresses, tops, pants, matching boots. I was given some office pumps, and a black suit, and it didn't fit. You know what I'm saying? It was a loose fitted suit.
Wow.
I'm sitting here.
It didn't even look tight enough.
No, it wasn't one of those suits that it curves into the body. It wasn't that. The suit,
just a suit.
I tell you, boy, look casket ready.
Oh man!
And it's just like, for real. And you get a lot of these events and stuff. They want to book plus size models, and y'all want to put them either in something that make them casket sharp or look like they belong in a flower bed. Listen, come on now. They deserve better than flowers, polka dots, and a damn suit.
Exactly. And the leopard.
Do I look like a cheetah? That's what I'm saying.
Right. Don't do that.
No, and that was tough. I couldn't deal with that. I was just like, man, I done got tired of this.
That'll put you in a bad headspace.
I want something else. Yeah. And as a woman, it puts you in a horrible headspace because you're like, I'm not good enough.
Right.
I need to be smaller. You want to eat. None of that.
Right.
Now I look sick.
All that. Believe me. But like I said, life is one big lesson, and I'm so glad that I went through what I went through here in Charleston because it opened the doors for a lot of other plus size models after me. You know what I'm saying? When I was like, I'm not modeling no more. Oh shit, we gotta find somebody else that's gonna deal with this shit.
Of course.
I mean, even with the skinny models, like it's tough. Them boy be anorexic and all kind of shit. You know, it's unhealthy.
I'll say this: it's two sides of the coin. For the smaller models, it is an unhealthy situation because they have to stay that way.
Right. As they get older, their body changes.
And you know, it's mentally, it's tough. You know, especially the women that get to that age where they're ready to have children. It's like, I got to contemplate if this is worth my career or me having my child. So they have that dilemma. On the other side, the thick girls, it's like, will I even get booked?
Right.
This is my dream, but will I ever make it?
Yeah, right.
What if I'm big bone? I can't.
What
do you want me to do?
I think that people get it misconstrued and they think that there's one size in this world.
That part.
We are all sizes. We are all colors.
Yep.
Why not make something that accentuates everybody?
And that's why you said some brands are winning because
they're watching
the appropriate models and you know people can see themselves in your
some
clothes.
of these high couture brands will never understand why the fuck Fashion Nova is winning.
Right.
They making more money than us. We got the kindness.
It's like figure skating and stuff like that. They want to keep that. They want to keep it the way they want to keep it, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? No matter what.
Right. But that's fine because you have brands that are like that. They know what they want their target audience to do. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of avenues
but
to do it.
At the same time, you get brands like Tommy Hilfiger who learn, I gotta change what I wanted my brand to be. You know what I'm saying? Because at a point in time, you was never gonna find a black model in no Tommy Hilfiger.
Oh, okay.
And then when certain statements got released, now Tommy Hilfiger in all the urban stores.
Yeah, he's back.
We get more popular
I know what that is. Everybody don't really be shopping at the
but brands change their mind, and that's a beautiful thing because you shouldn't have that same type of mind.
I mean, but social media, you can do it yourself.
Social media, you can do it yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, you can try to create your brand from scratch. You know what I'm saying? As a model, part of building your brand is these other brands being attached to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you wearing a brand that says, I don't associate with you because of how you look. I don't associate with you because your skin tone.
They ain't gonna never sponsor you.
You're not
representing what they want you to represent.
That part, man. So imagine you done sat here and focused your whole brand around, I want to be a Gucci model.
Shit, you ain't gonna never make it.
Right.
Tyra ain't gonna want you.
So that's the model side. So let's move on to the music though. You know what I'm saying?
Back to the music. We don't really
Well, before the music, I wasn't quite there yet.
Okay,
my bad. I appreciate you. Let's
skip a step. So after the modeling, I was like, I'm tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I was in school. You know, I went to school for arts. I've always been an entertainment type of kid. I wanted to be a Disney kid.
Okay.
Yeah, we go Disney 3 times a year.
I wanted to be.
You got 4 kids.
3 motherfucking times a year.
I wanted to be a Disney kid. Like, I promise you, like,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
I ain't trying to show my age now, and y'all better not say shit, because I will hop in y'all DMs and then block y'all ass. But, listen, when I was growing up, Disney used to have the commercials looking for Disney kids. They would tell you where they were going to be at, what mall they were going to be at.
Yeah.
Bring your kids if they're talented, that type of shit. I really wanted to be a Disney kid. But like I said, my mom, she wasn't feeling music. She was going to snatch your ass out of it. She didn't give a fuck what it was. Do not let her catch you singing shit.
Sister Act 2 in the house.
Okay, listen.
You ain't good to that.
That is Sister Act.
It was bad.
Sister Act.
My mom was the type of person, she would play music, but she would play her music. You know what I'm saying? You know. Unfortunately for her, I ended up liking the shit.
You listen to it all the time.
I like me some Otis Redding.
Watching the time roll away. You know what I'm saying? That was my shit. And she got mad. Like, damn, you ain't playing it though.
I mean, you want me to
start singing it, and she's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like she like, what the fuck? And I'm like, man, come on. So then when school came around, and they had chorus auditions. I was like, I want to do this. She's like, shh, you can do them. I ain't coming to shit.
Oh, damn,
I'm like, damn. Well,
she didn't want to feel that. Yeah, she did not.
Right, so she didn't want nothing to do with music.
She knew that was gonna make her.
My mom didn't want nothing to do with anything that reminded her of him.
Yep. Right, to the point where you can't say.
Oh, gotcha.
Nothing.
That's crazy.
Because the thing is, my father filed for divorce, not my mother. Despite everything he put her through, my mother never filed for divorce. It was my father. So for my mom, she'll tell you, you know what I'm saying, even to this day, if she's in her right state of mind, my father was the only man she ever truly loved.
Right.
So for her, anything that reminded her of him, she hated it naturally.
Damn, to the point where you sing it.
To the point.
That's screaming. That's
to the point that I'm in the house, I want to sing. You know, this motherfucker coming out. Okay. You know. But yeah, I'm in the house. I want to sing. My sister, she wanted to play instruments. What?
Do something. Come on.
My sister wanted to play instruments, and she could play instruments. My sister could play keyboard. She could play the clarinet. You know, she saxophone. She could play all.
I got that shit in your blood.
It's in her blood. You know what I'm saying? And Mama ain't been having that shit. She snatched me out of chorus. She snatched my sister out of band. It was a done, you know, situation.
Like I raised y'all. It's being a mom. I can kind of understand the point of view. Right. Well, I raised you. It's hard for certain people who haven't healed to see those characteristics, especially if I'm the one who took care of you. But you know, we gotta accept the fact that they fucking daddy.
Exactly.
But you know, it's crazy you say that because I think that that's really what the case was. Because like with my mom, as I got older, when she finally saw what I could do with music, my mom's sick. She has dementia. So, like, I stopped music to take care of her. And when I got to that point, there was a day where my mom was like, why are you here? And I'm like, what the hell you mean, why am I here? I'm taking care of you. You know what I'm saying? And my mom was like, no. You know what I'm saying? I've taken care of me. I need you to take care of you. You need to go be on the road.
Go pursue your dreams.
Go pursue your dreams. My mom said, what you going to do? Sit here with me until I die? Nah, I ain't going to help you. You know, you need to go do what you need to do.
That's real.
But that was big.
That's real big because that gave you that was your only way of leaving. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got.
My mama gave me that green light.
She
gave me that green light. She gave me that it's okay because now I understand why you doing it. You know what I'm saying? Any shows I would do, I send it to my sister so she could show my mom.
That's what's up.
And you know, my mom got to watch it and stuff. So it's like when I'm sitting here and I'm not on the road, I'm not in the studio. She like, what are you doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got somewhere else you supposed to be at. And no damn stopping me.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And no stopping me. I'm on the pedal hard. You know what I mean? Like, I'm on that shit hard. But music has always been,
the outlet and all that.
Yeah, man. Music is my life. You know, they say music is life. Music is my life.
For sure.
Right.
For everything I go through, for every day, I can put a song to it. Sincerely.
And I do hear that in your music. That's the one thing that I love about your music is that it has a lot of depth and a lot of context to it. You're telling a story. And you get to know you as an artist. You know what I'm saying?
And
that's what makes good music. It's pain and struggling and,
and that's so
talking about stuff. Right?
We literally talked about that in the studio when I was finishing the album. And I was just like, that for me has been, when I grew up, the things that made me love music was not just learning about the artists themselves. Right? But just learning that, damn, I really am not the only person who went through this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I came from 2 parents that are addicts. So, like, as I got older, my mom's addiction got worse. So, a lot of me, I raised myself. You get what I'm saying? And when you don't have nobody to tell you that, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Like, when you deal with, like, you don't have nobody to tell you, like, that ain't it. You don't have nobody to be like, you need to try this. For me, I use music. Me and my sister, my older sister, we so far apart in age that it was like there was no sisterly guidance. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Gotcha.
So it's like, damn, what can I turn to? I listen to music, you know, and it's just thankfully for me, like the females that I was listening to was the ones who was like, you know, like Eve, like love is blind. You know what I'm saying? Like when love is blind, you know what I'm saying? And I'm listening to that, and I'm like, damn, like a man would really do that to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through all of that. Mary J. Blige, everything she went through with Casey. Or you felt that damn song.
Oh my God.
You remember the 5 Heartbeats when he said, he told the guy, he said, man, you'll be a great artist one day, but you haven't went through enough yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Best artists have been a writer.
You'll be a
great
writer.
Yeah.
And that's the.
That's what I got you for. You my fact checker.
She don't let you mess it up.
I know that. That's the realest shit. I know that's the realest shit though. Because let me tell you, 21-year-old me getting into entertainment would have never wrote no shit like this. Because I ain't been through enough yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I went in the military straight out of high school. I graduated high school at 17. I signed the papers at 16. They just couldn't take my ass here. You know what I'm saying? I had gone through enough. Imagine me as a teenager, like, I
wasn't gonna go there, but I mean,
I don't know what's going on. I couldn't do that. I'm not. I've always said this. I'm not for everybody. And I don't think nobody is. No artist is ever gonna be for everybody.
Sure.
I'm that artist is for the people that have been through some shit. Because let me tell you, I can write books on books on books on the shit that I done gone through.
And see, you know, sometimes like you hear music and you don't. I'm not a writer, so when I hear it, I don't realize it's coming from someplace. So I just listen to the lyrics, but you recognize it because. You know what I'm saying? You write her too from pain.
Exactly.
So when you hear it, you know they're speaking on personal.
All right, so since you're talking about that, what's your opinion on Sexy Red?
Sexy Red. I mean, all right. So Sexy Red is entertaining. She's smart on how she's moving. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I like Sexy Red. She's entertaining. I like her. I don't like her lyrically or nothing like that. But I think how she's moving and what she's doing, she's selling sex. You know, niggas like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I like Glorilla a lot. Glorilla. That's my female.
I listen to that shit.
And she going long and hard too. Like, she taking no shorts, man.
Right. And she still remains so humble. I just love her all the way around. And people really doubted her in the beginning, and she is showing that she has longevity.
And like for me as an artist who likes to portray the story, to have an artist who's like a new artist out there really on her shit, and she displaying like different stories. Like you said, they judged her from the beginning, like, oh, she ain't never gonna do nothing. But but as she got more into who she is as an artist, the shit that she done been putting out,
and she knew that.
Fire. Ain't nobody fucking
give me a chance.
But I knew when she signed with CMG that she was gonna be straight.
Because
money. I mean, Lord Jesus, Yo Gotti has really like taken care of his artists. Like if they are dedicated and they stay focused. Look at Moneybagg Yo. I mean, he has just, gone up. He got a whole, you know what I'm saying? He said, don't go to Gucci.
CMG.
You be unalive on the Gucci side.
And a lot too, like, you know, he ain't really got much going on right now just because of legal shit he got on. But Black Youngster.
Black Youngster
with him too as well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Black Youngster's just a wild when they can't entertain, you know what I'm saying?
I think every label got that wild child.
That nigga don't give
Every label got that wild child.
You like, but that motherfucker crazy.
But
when that nigga on, he on.
He on.
Right. But what's wrong with Sexy Red?
Yeah, how you feel about Sexy Red?
You like her?
I like her. Man,
what problem you got with Sexy Red?
Okay, so let me say this. Like he said. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, the lyrics ain't there. But let me tell you what I like. She entertaining as fuck.
Right.
You put her on the stage. she gonna do what she do because she know that y'all gonna watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to these commercials, she can do that. You can see that she can tap into her acting bag. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
At the same time, like, shorty cool.
Right.
You got a
lot. You know how she is. Everybody fuck with her. Drake. Everybody. Everybody fuck with her.
You got a lot of artists, and I didn't experience a lot of artists. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because like. I used to do booking management. You know what I'm saying? So some of these shows, I booked the artists to come down here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of these artists, they fucking rude.
Yeah.
They got an attitude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They so into themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She ain't like that.
Yeah.
For me, I like artists like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like Glow. I like artists like that, man.
Right.
You ain't coming into this shit like, bitch, I better than you.
Right.
You coming in this like, I just really only focus on making my life better and my family life better.
Let's get this money.
Like, let's get this money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a woman. We barely winning.
Yeah.
We barely winning. In this industry, we barely winning. Man, I ain't happy to see you here, sis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that
and she'll embrace you too.
Yeah,
she's a person
I fuck with artists like that.
Yeah.
I think the lyrics ain't there.
Yeah,
But I think that if her label do like most labels do and invest into a ghostwriter for her,
right,
she a star.
Yeah.
Take away the lyrics that she doing right now. Shorty is a fucking star. So if y'all saying like, oh, I don't believe, so if y'all saying like, I don't believe in her because when I look at her, I don't see her being on no Nicki Minaj level.
Right.
Or it could be they don't like the way she's promoting black people.
I'm a soft girl.
It's
you know what I'm saying? I think that's what a lot of people got.
I'ma just say that shit.
You
It's
know,
not for fucking me.
they feel like the youth is feeding into that. You know, it really,
Joi Giovanni.
it's not a good look. It's not, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel that way, but I think that's one of the arguments that people have with Sexy Red. They feel like it's a bad look for the black community.
So here's the thing though. I feel like every generation of music has not even that one, but has those specific artists who push the envelope a little bit too further. And then in the next generation, that's going to be the shit. And then the generation after that, it's going to slightly transform. And then the generation after that, they're going to be like, what the fuck is this? That's usually what the fuck is happening. History always repeats itself. It don't matter how it looks. It's always going to fucking repeat itself. So at the end of the day, they can sit here and be like, I think that she's provoking the youth. She gonna make sluts. She gonna make hoes. But guess what?
She's making them boys.
Got a little group.
She's making them boys.
Got a little group.
But she encouraged.
Right. She gonna make hoes. She gonna make hoes.
You be a hoe.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, girl.
Right.
You got it. She gonna make hoes. She gonna make hoes. She gonna make sluts. But let's be real. Niggas wasn't putting hookers into their videos until hookers were made, right? Were hookers made in 2024? They been made. So somebody created that fucking image for bitches to be like, oh, I want to be that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't be mad at Shorty for pushing an envelope, and y'all like, that's too much on these kids. What she's doing is she's starting the next level to the next level to the next level, and that's how history always does before it bounced back. We in 2024, and you got motherfuckers want to dress up like it's 1990. Early 2000s. You don't never, it don't matter what era it is. Motherfuckers always going to jump back to what came before. It ain't happening. So for me, I ain't going to knock what she's doing. Is it my go-to? Nah. But let me tell you, get it sexy.
I know that.
Get it sexy.
Got his place.
Get it sexy.
I be saying that shit. I be catching myself like, oh shit. She did that. She did that. And I feel like people try to judge her, but y'all got to think about what generation of music that you come from. Because let's not get it twisted. Hip hop has only been alive for what, 51 fucking years now? Hip hop ain't been that fucking long. You get what I'm saying? So at one point in time, the music that you grew up on was thought of to be inappropriate. Yeah, what's that song? I have a stroke in. what I've been doing.
It was
inappropriate. Some of that stuff was real inappropriate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like she said, they had the same thing, right?
Like it's a bunch of stuff.
It just repeat yourself.
At what point did making songs? At one point in time, you got to think about how old folks act when they find out like somebody of a young age. Then you out here fucking.
Right.
And you gave it up.
Right.
Like they be on some type of shit like that, right? But at what point in time was music made where it said, "I want to eat you"? All night long. What the fuck we
Niggas
did?
tell how they feel, boy.
I'm very to the point.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like getting lockjaw.
It was always a point in time.
What is that?
Got the song playing. Got the song playing.
What world? My opinion.
Hold on, girl. Give me 5 minutes.
I'm just saying. There was always a point in time where some level of music was created where other people was like, this is too fucking much. So what? If you take the music away from her and you add somebody else's song that you fuck with the hard way, would you still see a star? The answer is yes, because she does shit that's inter-fucking-tainted.
And she got longevity.
And
she's been around longer
and she's
than they thought she was going to be around.
genuine. I don't know if y'all pay attention to shit, but how many fucking artists then tried to pull up to Kodak and it made any type of difference in this man's world?
Right.
How many people kept him out of what the fuck he been going through? It only been one. That gotta tell you more about the person than the fucking artist.
So since we on female artists, let's move on to Lotto. How you feel about Lotto?
I love Lotto.
I watched Lotto a long time. I watched that
the rap game.
The rap game.
I love it.
And she was gifted. You could tell she was gifted. She wanted.
I love it.
Matter of fact, they gave her a deal. She didn't take it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because she knew her worth or whatever. But Lotto's raw too. You know what I'm saying? Old girl coming back. The Tribe me was Tribe.
Dej-Lo.
Man, I like her too.
I love her.
I watched a documentary recently. She took a hiatus, but now she's coming back strong.
Love her.
You know what I'm saying? She about to sing hard, Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
I love her. I love her.
I love her too.
For me, honestly, I'm the type of artist I mean, whatever she is,
it don't matter. I just wonder.
That was such an intrusive thought.
Because with her, I always wondered that. You know,
I don't think so. I don't know.
This is what I say. Like for women,
somebody,
for a lot of women are fluid.
Right, and especially
a lot of people
are fluid.
Right.
Fluid
people.
You don't know what you really like. You might like a little razzle and dazzle and everything. Right. That's your business.
Y'all can do that.
That's your.
Y'all can have that.
Okay, but that's your. What I'm saying is.
I just saying. Like you said, some women. I mean, we.
Just go ahead.
What I'm saying is, however people choose to handle their sexual preference, that's their business. Right. I don't care about that.
Right.
I don't care about that. Right. What she does, what she feel like she is, I ain't want to put no titles or labels on nobody. You know what I'm saying? If you free, you free. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Don't, but for some reason we're still dealing with that stigma.
Right.
In the
music industry. This how I feel. This how I feel about it. If it don't affect my home, I don't care.
Yeah, right.
How you live in your house, you live in your house. What you doing your bed, you doing your bed. I don't care.
You can't throw rocks
unless it steps on my doorstep. If it step on my doorstep, then we got an issue. Then I'm addressing how the fuck I feel. But whatever you doing over there, and I don't care to know what's in your business. You feel what I'm saying? I'm that type of person, and I'm that type of artist. How you live your life, my nigga, I support you 1,000%. Because I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So as long as I fuck with you, I fuck with however you living right. I want you to be fucking happy. I don't care. For me, I've always been a person that I love to see motherfuckers happy. Not too many people got peace. Right. You know what I'm saying? So if I talk to him about like, how you doing? Like, how you really doing? He be like, shh.
Yeah.
God is blessing me. You at peace, my sister. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I fuck with that. So why the fuck would I fuck up with your peace? Because the moment I be like, hey, I fuck with you. You ain't gotta be dealing with no
now
bitch.
You second guessing it.
Right. Now I'm making you feel like I'm judging you.
Right. Now I'm interrupting your
peace. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I ain't never want for that. Because peace is hard to come by.
Right.
I always say peace is a privilege.
But I want to get back to you before we get too far off.
Yeah, we going all the way over the place.
We left off with chorus and band, and I'm trying to get to the past the first album. Because I know you have another album coming.
Right.
So we gotta keep going.
I got you. All right, so after chorus and band, mom took me out of that, whatever we do. Down the line, I got back into music. All right. Well, after the modeling, I went into acting. I was like, I went to school for arts. You know, I really love film. I did plays and shit. And I was like, shit, I actually really like this acting type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Got into that. But then, once again, it was a lot of typecasting. I was getting casted because of my body, automatically getting thrown into like overly sexualized roles. And for me, I got tired of that. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't know how to differentiate between acting and real life. You know what I'm saying? So if they see you play a hoe in a movie, they're going to be like, oh, yeah.
She play that whole too good.
But I mean, you know, it be like that too.
You know, it do be like that too. You got a lot of females who carry themselves that way. For me, I don't. You know what I'm saying? So when you try to be like, oh, she like this, and then I'm like, what you saying? Right. Where you want to go? Where you want me at?
You didn't write movies and you didn't play the movies and you did acting and all that. Are you still like, is that one of your major moves right now? What you doing?
Film? Yeah. I got a film on the way.
Okay.
We currently in filming. And I in film school. Yeah, I ain't playing with this.
Okay.
I ain't playing with this big time director.
I know that right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
so how does that work? How do you go about, getting the funding? How do you go about getting the equipment? How does that work?
For me, I'm in film school. The fact that I'm in film school,
you got access to that.
All that shit is part of my tuition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm in school, I'm passing. I'm a straight A student. I got a 4.0 GPA. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So as long as I'm doing that, anything that I need for film, they got that. And I'm going to get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. I'm 33.
Right.
Ain't too many females going to last in them ages. Right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got too many people out here like Missy. You ain't got too many out here like Kim, like Eve. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to get booked when you that age. You gotta really have something of substance. So what if it don't work out? Yeah. For me, I would never be that person to put my eggs in one basket. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm raw as a bitch in music. I know I'm gonna fucking make it. Ain't no questions about that shit. But I'ma also make sure I got a bag in another fucking area. Just in case.
No, I can make a couple.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I can make a couple, you know what I mean? But that's just really what it is. So I'm like, shit, well, I got this music thing going. Let me do film. You know what I'm saying? Let me do film. Who gonna tell me I can't put my music in that shit? Well, I ain't gonna get a double bag.
That's how you do it.
That part.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
And the thing about it, like you say, you go to film school. You don't. Some people might not see the benefits with it, but you got access in your tuition to the equipment because that equipment is expensive as a motherfucker.
It's expensive as a motherfucker, but you gotta be on the path to do the right thing too. Right. You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna go do it just so I can get this.
Yeah, sure, for sure.
Your ass gonna get hit for that plus double. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't with that. I really want this shit, so I'm gonna make sure, hey, look, I ain't unavailable on these days. I gotta focus on the books.
So how you make moves to do your craft? Like, do you find like someone that's shooting a movie and trying to get involved? Do you try to produce your own stuff? Like how do you do that? How you maneuver?
I write, I produce, I direct, I do it all. I really don't need y'all for shit.
I know that, right?
You know what I'm saying?
So that's your ultimate goal. Do you have a movie in your mind you want to produce? Like 100%?
Do I want to produce? I am producing. Hold on, man. Listen, you got shit wrong, right?
I'm sorry.
Listen, you the way.
Let's get into it.
Listen, let me tell you something. No, not to nobody else, but I write, I produce, I direct. Any music video y'all ever done seen, I done did. I done directed. I done wrote a whole treatment, a whole concept. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do all that. I book the people. I be like, hey, I want y'all to wear X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna get y'all makeup like this. Can y'all wear y'all hair like this? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I do it all. Like I said, I grew up with 2 parents, 2 addicts, a sister older than me that ain't never really been there. I only had to depend on Joi. So for me, at the end of the day, I'm going to make sure, even if I come to you and be like, hey, sis, can you host a show? Right. I'm still going to be on the back end, like, let me make sure I know what questions I would ask myself with my cue card so I can sit here in front of a camera on my own with my own lights and interview myself in case this bitch don't pull up.
Right.
I always been like that. Right. You get what I'm saying?
And you know, I seen the show you did. I think it was at the fair. And I swear when I watched it, the choreograph, I was like, damn, she really had choreographed, like, and now that you say that you wouldn't really put all that in place like that, I know that because you're not going to get that from an artist right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? An artist is going to put their music out there. Right. But when you see the choreograph in it, then you know the person, the artist is actually putting that in it. Yeah. You know, and that shit hard. That shit hard. With the card and the JG.
I appreciate that, man.
Right.
Yeah,
that shit hard. That shit caught my attention. I was like, oh shit.
I'm the type of artist that it's like when I do shows, it's like I don't want y'all to just hear me. I want y'all to really enjoy fucking being there. You know what I'm saying? So that when I put on the next show, you want to, you want to come back. So like early on, I was like, man, you know what? I know I would want to do like a full blown show. I'm a Virgo. We overly think. Beyond. And sometimes that shit can be annoying, but it's just like every detail I see in my head, I want that bitch to play out. You know what I'm saying? And so I just knew that I wanted to have dancers. I wanted to be a full-on experience where you enjoy the show. And, I reached out to Michi, and Michi was like, what you trying to do? Shit, I got a 30-minute set. It's the first time the fair doing hip-hop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was the first time the fair was allowing hip-hop artists to perform out there. Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's a big-ass stage, too.
Yeah, it's a big stage, and it's a big platform. And then it's not even that. It's like, we going to throw you on our website, you know what I'm saying, to try to let people know that you really are performing out here. It's like, damn, I really want to do my big one. So that since we're the first, the next year they do this shit, they'd be like, I want more.
Right. And you did it. You did it because the introduction, I mean, and the girls with the cars and the choreograph, I saw it was different. It was damn. It
not just somebody just walking on stage, walking up.
Right. I saw the production in it. It wasn't just her doing music. I saw the production in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
great job.
And I appreciate that, man.
Awesome.
And I always give PRK that credit because we literally got booked for the fair 2 weeks before we performed.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So for Michi to come up with that choreography, for them to learn it in that amount of time, and then for us to only have 2 rehearsals together.
Oh, wow.
Before that show and pull that off, man, listen, that just goes to show you, they wouldn't have gone as hard as they did. They didn't believe in me. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So.
Right. Yo, you're a boss.
Ain't been a boss.
Joi Giovanni.
I was born one.
That is awesome.
I'm born go to listen. I was born on 8/24. You feel me? That's cold.
You call the crew? What's the crew?
You know what I'm saying? I've been a go.
Soft girl.
Soft girl. Yeah.
Soft girl, y'all. Soft girl.
Okay. So first album, you got another album coming out soon, right?
What, January 20th?
January 20th.
That's my dog, bro. I caught you just in time. You see it on the goddamn.
Listen.
That's it right there.
No, that's the single off of
it. Speak up.
Speak up. Dog, I thought we had the aux chord. We couldn't play a little.
No, that's no.
Which one you want? I got all that. What you want?
You want to play a little something?
No, but I mean,
it come off good too.
Yeah.
The mic will pick up good.
Yeah, I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? We're talking about Speak Up. Yeah. But what's the name of the album? Why you getting it together? And
so the name of the album is called Second to None.
Right.
Connected.
Because I am second to fucking none.
Clear.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of times, this whole time, I have been the underdog.
Right.
Motherfuckers sleep on me. She don't sound like Charleston, so she ain't Charleston, so I ain't supporting it.
So you ran into that.
Who is she?
Right.
I don't see her in these clubs, she a nobody. It's always been that.
Yeah.
And the
once
reality.
Once they hear you, get
But when it ain't even no threat.
No, I'm just saying.
You know
That's how Charleston is. Crab in the barrel, man.
Yeah, but I don't even think it's that. Because, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, for me, it ain't been a lot of these Charleston artists that when they pull up to my shows, them boy be like,
they want to work.
Right.
Hey, sus, you hard.
Right.
Hey, when we had, you know, it's never no, it ain't never been no tension between me and no Charleston artists. They always give me that love, that respect, that just do when they see me. You know what I'm saying? This ain't for them. This for the ones who they ignore him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know who she is, so I'm not clicking that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think I went to school with her. I ain't clicking that. It's for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the shit I'm talking about. Y'all sleep on me.
Yeah.
And y'all shutting. You know what I'm saying? It's time that the city stop moving off of who they know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And be
Right.
like, let me move off right here.
Exactly.
Support.
Stop supporting the
I tell people, cliquish. We are very cliquish in Charleston. You know who you grew up with.
I don't like that. I don't care if. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all a story real quick.
Story time.
Tell y'all a story quick. During COVID, right? It been hard to get any type of services done unless you know a lot of businesses wasn't taking people. They take limited people.
Right.
All right. My esthetician moved to Philly.
Gee.
Bitch couldn't get no wax.
No.
Y'all know how that goes.
You know what? I'm gonna ask. What the hell is an esthetician?
I don't know where it's from, but it's going good.
Y'all know how this goes. That's some bullshit, man.
Yeah.
I support such. Hey, Jerry, bitch, I love you. She know that I'm a fucking dog. Jerry left me, and I'm like, who gonna wax the cooch?
I know, right? Yeah, so you gotta have a special coochie wax.
You gotta have a special coochie wax. Y'all gotta have a bond.
So you so like a ball or you
Yeah, I gotta trust you.
Man, I thought y'all might go and be like,
Oh
yow.
no, anybody do that?
I swear I didn't think you had a special person to wax your coochie.
No.
Either you getting it old school in it.
No, we're not doing
Old
that.
school in it.
What is that? Shit,
Old school
you
in
can have
it.
my fucking cootie hair bumpy.
Oh, you been
Bumpy is black. No,
duct tape, right?
Listen,
Duct
no
tape on it.
fucking duct tape, nigga. What the fuck?
Oh, hell no.
Duct tape do everything.
That is in the bitch shit wrong. And listen. Hold on, but listen. Listen. So yes, you can't just trust anybody.
Right.
How y'all niggas say with the crown jewels? You can't do it, okay? So I'm sitting here like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Because a bitch she ain't about the wolf. So I made a Facebook post. I'm like, I need a waxer. Like, who y'all recommend?
Right.
And they put all these different names on there or whatever. And I start going through each of them, looking at their profile. I'm like, that might not be it. She only do shrimps. So like, that ain't work. I'm going through people, and I find one. I said, let me book that shit.
Book the coochie wax.
The coochie waxer. The coochie waxer.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta get bald.
Yeah, man.
Gotta keep it,
Best way
So I
to do it,
booked,
right.
you know. Damn, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you need from me? You need my address. Send my address. He's like, okay, I'm coming. I'm running a little late. Okay, I'm cool. You still got? Yeah, I still got. Okay.
Right.
You know, pull out. She set up. I'm like, all right. Let's see how this shit goes.
You took that
I didn't know where this was going.
Yeah, you got a script. And you know you got a script.
Yeah, you got the script.
You got a script down.
Yeah.
So shit, I put on. I had you got
and that challenge. I see it on TV.
Oh my God.
So I said you can set up in here, whatever. I had a robe. I put my robe on, shit, get on the table. And she was so sweet, and I was like, oh, I see why they recommend her. She is so nice. And then the next thing I know, I was just like,
She was too nice, huh?
she had on a mask. No. She had on a mask.
Okay,
you know, because it's during
business,
COVID.
business.
Yeah, the COVID. She got on a mask. But underneath the mask, I can hear humming.
Right. Yeah, she's soothing you with the hum.
And I'm like, shit, I'm about to fall the fuck to sleep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, we rebook. Over time, about a year later, I get waxed. And the humming comes with she low-key singing. Mm-hmm. And this is after I dropped my first EP. And I could hear her underneath that. And I said, you sing?
Damn.
And she said, well, yeah, and I just released my first song.
Damn!
Hold on. She was like, I just released my first song, but I don't know if I really want to do it because, like my friends and stuff, like, I sent it to them and nobody said nothing.
Right.
And I said, well, let me hear it. That's right. I'm a musician. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist. I put on my first thing. I'll sing you my album.
All the time, y'all had to call me and even know it. Right.
Ain't even know it. I was like, I just put on my first EP. I'll let you listen to it or whatever. Right. You let me know what you think. I'll let you know what I think. Okay. She sent me the song. She playing it while I get waxed. Mm-hmm. I said, man, you can fucking sing. What the fuck did? Right. What wrong with your friends? What wrong with them boys? You can sing, girl. Like, listen. Well, I really think I should keep going because of the people I with. And I said, listen, all my friends I hang around, they all believe in me as an artist. Right. And we all are artists. We all do different things. I got some friends who sing, some friends who make music, some that are ghostwriters, producers. Right. I said, man, listen, I'm about to do a kickback. How about you come? Pull up on us? You know what I'm saying? I'm introducing everybody. Everything will be good. Yeah, she pull up. This bitch been rocking with me since.
Oh, that's how she
I like seeing that promotion shit. That's that promotion shit.
You feel what I'm saying? And now sis getting ready to drop her first shit.
You did that.
Congratulations.
She right.
And we got to hear some of it before the show. It is fire.
I just want to say one thing, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You better have niggas on some bougie shit on checking females' coochie. Like, be down there like, you know what? You need to find somebody different. You need to find somebody different.
Y'all need a wax.
Right.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't do services anymore. I manage,
Do men get wax?
Men do get wax.
They do get wax.
But I think that men a lot of times they can be like, oh, the hairstylist is the therapist.
Right.
You gotta trust the bitch to wax your coochie.
Damn right.
You gotta be securing yourself. Yeah, your shit don't stink.
I feel you. Right.
You ain't lumpy and bumpy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
motherfucker talking shit.
But it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the whole shit, man. It was perfect.
I remember that shit, like, verbatim. Like, I was playing that song for you. It was Love Letter when I first dropped it.
And we just heard you can't sing. Awesome.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah. Right. And she literally was humming the shit underneath the mask. And I'm like, damn, she sound like she in a choir. You know, that shit just like sitting there. I'm like, hold on now. Like,
but you know what? As you said earlier, I hadn't been through enough life yet to want to. It wasn't so much of the people that was around me because I never gave a fuck about people.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was more so like I didn't know what the fuck to write about. That was a love song. Like I had my first true love, or whatever the fuck I thought it was. So it was like I hadn't experienced enough life yet, and now coming up into that EP is like, okay, you about to understand.
Right. Congratulations.
Man, I'm so proud.
Both of y'all boys, man.
Yes.
I wouldn't even heard it.
Now you get the right friend.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't even think I meet the right friend. I think I meet the right family.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's my little sister, man.
And I know you're waxing off the chain because she brought you with her.
You feel me?
She was like, I got to keep this motherfucker close.
That part.
No, man, that's what's up.
Listen, my dog do. And let me tell you something. I'm a give sis her flowers right now. Listen, when I first started out as an artist, y'all, it been so hard to get bitches to do my hair, get motherfuckers to do my waxes, my makeup, my lashes. Like that shit been fucking hard. You feel what I'm saying?
They didn't want to fuck with you, or
it was more so like some of the clients don't fuck with me.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? It was more so like I didn't heard this about you. Shit. Yeah, real clicky shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Or like I know what you work. I know what you do. So it's like I want extra type shit. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, damn, like I know what type of artist I want to be, but I can't do that if I don't got somebody who would do my makeup, somebody who could do my fucking hair. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like when Jerry moved to better herself and her family, and like sis pull up, it's just like, damn, like you actually cared to take me when other motherfuckers wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then like as we sit here, we talking and shit, it's like, damn, I really vibe with her. And then the more we hang out, it's like, damn, like this bitch really my friend. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just starting out in music. I got a little knowledge on me. She feeling kind of low. She feel like nobody believe in her, but I fuck with her, and I do believe in her. So like, let me put what I feel into her. You know what I'm saying? And whatever I can do, whatever I can learn, I can give that to her. You feel what I'm saying? And then as we kept going, it's just like, damn, man, like I ain't never had no sibling I been close with. You know what I'm saying? Like. Then it feel like my little sister, you know what I mean?
Like it's vice versa, because I grew up in a similar situation, but it wasn't addiction. It was just like love bombs and shit. Like I never saw a real functional love. So like for me, I have older brothers growing up where they had different dads, so we ended up splitting off. So just like she did, I had to survive for my fucking self. At the end of the day, so it's like, I didn't have that relationship with my siblings. One of them passed away as well. Like we vibed on so many different levels that is untouchable. And like I saw the true potential when we start having our vibe sessions and we just writing. Like I see her picking up the book. I see her like, you know, growing up in the household that I did. My daddy's from New York. He's from up north. So we both have all of these aspects that just align us. That aligns you. At the end of the day, so.
And it sounds like y'all met and been around each other a long time without even knowing this, and just vibe and just getting relaxed with the person. You just without the talking and the conversation. I don't know, did y'all used to conversate? Wow.
We would talk.
It's just an entertaining waxer. Like we were having our
it's girl time. Yeah, it was girl time. But it was just like at the same time, it's sometimes that you could talk to, and I don't know if it's the same as guys. I'll say for women. A lot of times you can have a conversation with another woman and you feel like her response is she's judging you. Yeah. But for like us, it was just like when she talked to me, I'd be like, damn, like for real? You know what I'm saying? Like I really felt what the fuck she been saying, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, damn, like
I think it was just so like powerful for you too, because like we have an age gap.
Yeah, we do.
7 years or something. Yeah. We got an age gap, so it's like she sees a lot of me in her at that age, or just seeing somebody at my age who has been able to accomplish the things that I have. I think she just get real excited. Right.
Because I'm like, damn.
You can go far, because I already know. I fucking know. I done lived it. So I got you.
Man, that's what's up, man.
I know. I was just going to say that's a beautiful story and a beautiful message to other artists that, you know, you need to, like, be around like-minded people to kind of help you grow and evolve and encourage you, that motivation, because sometimes you're not going to get it from your family or your friends, but you get around other artists and really see what you can do.
And God put you in places like that. It puts stuff together like that, man. That's not coincidence. You know what I'm saying? That shit was meant to happen. But we about to check out. You know, I don't know if this is exclusive. What this is now? What you giving me? You'll rub my opinion. What you giving me? You give me some exclusive off the album?
I didn't mean to do it like that. I'm sorry. I didn't know. You ain't even got to. My bad. My bad. I was getting a little excited, a little too ahead of myself.
We about to check this out, yo. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive. We ain't
even listening to the whole song. You know what I'm saying? We just give a little tad bit.
Hold on. Y'all gotta give me a moment. Hold on now. Cause See, I gotta find things.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Because it's the catalog too long.
I know that right.
Scroll.
Music for days.
Janelle, is that you? Hold on.
This one get a new phone too.
Listen, I didn't get a new phone. Y'all gotta give me a second.
Both of y'all boys got good hearts, man. Y'all good people, man.
Appreciate
it. And Bonnie, Jessica, I'm telling you, the team. That's why we vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We
ain't got Big Dog Brandon, B.
Like you say,
Rouser. Shout you out, B.
Right.
Rouser. All right.
Can't be here, you know, you doing what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But no, be good people, man. Like, and that's why we vibe. That's one of the most important thing to me.
Yeah.
Like, this show right here is a beautiful fucking show.
And you know
I feel like
about this is I met him at a place of business.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, what's up with the podcast, man? You ain't with that shit, man.
Yeah. We'll be talking about a lot of talkers out there.
Yeah.
A lot of talkers, not enough walkers.
And you were like, for real, and what? Neighbors on the wall.
Okay.
She's trying to get
her 2 years later. A year later.
Right, y'all say neighbors on the wall. I know that's right.
Still here.
And I appreciate you.
Yeah, that part.
Man, I love you. I love you, Jessica.
Yeah, we appreciate
we do what we do, man.
But Natasha, how long have you been in the business? I heard you said you have, is it an album coming out soon as well?
It's an EP. I have an EP coming out. It is called Detached.
Okay.
Like I said before, when we met, I hadn't gone through enough life yet. Like, to be honest, this EP is based off of like one of the worst times of my life.
Okay, it takes the pain.
Yes, and I'm also very much so a storyteller in my lyrics as well. So it's like a lot of people are gonna be able to understand where I'm coming from, and I just can't wait. Like, this shit is so exciting for the both of us.
I can't wait too.
I feel like we both found our voice in the midst of going through everything we went through within the past few years. We both, even just listening to the creativity and the things that have changed and elevated, it's just like it's a beautiful thing. I've been doing music for a little minute now, probably maybe 5 years when I first started actually recording or so.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so it's been a minute. I've been to different places to see where I belong, you know what I mean?
Right.
Especially being in Charleston and being an R&B artist, people always put me in the category with a Tink or a Dreezy, with that type of flow.
Right.
So it's dope to hear that and see that, and to consistently have the people around you that are damn.
Yep.
That's what's up. So how old are you? Because you said the separation.
I know, right? No.
We gonna find that out.
I don't like that question.
You're young, so
I don't like that question.
ain't no reason to be hiding.
Woman her age. Y'all need to tighten.
But she's younger though.
But it doesn't
that goes for
matter.
older women.
But it doesn't matter.
No, older women don't like to tell
Not
their age.
necessarily. You don't know.
Because you know what, people judge me based on that as well, because they don't understand what the fuck I've been through either.
Exactly.
But
I'm 26. I'll be 27 in July. So at the end of the day,
you all right. That's a beautiful age. And you already, what she seeing you're ahead of your time.
But we were both on the same shit.
But you gotta think she's 26 now. But
and I'm already, at a place in my life where that's where we relate to, because you were young when you started. When I was 17, I graduated from high school as well, and I was a licensed cosmetologist when I graduated from high school. Okay. Straight into the field. Right. So it's between my parents, I love y'all, but having a baby, all of that shit, bitch, done been through something.
And for me, I feel damn, I work. In a sense, I feel like I trying to catch up. You know what I'm saying? It's damn, it took me so long to finally get to that point where I'm not living for other people and I'm living for myself, that I'm just now in this space to be I going after everything I feel I deserve. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I meet somebody who's very much similar to me, and they're younger than me, and I know when I was that age, I ain't had nobody bitch, you can do this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, bitch, you can do this shit. You know what I'm saying? I got you, and whatever I learn, you will learn. Right. You know what I'm saying? Where I can pick up at, I'm gonna lift your ass up.
And I feel like the testimony in that comes from like me having my daughter.
Yeah,
like
man.
It takes a fucking village, and her dad really ain't in the picture like that. So it's like that shit showed me everything the fuck I needed to see. Point blank, period. Like that's all I needed to get that voice and to be ready to do what the fuck I'm doing right now.
And now we here. I dropping January 20th. She
She
dropping February 14th.
Oh yeah, I cannot wait.
You have a name?
It's called Detached. You would have heard that if you were pulling up.
It need to be said more than once. That's all.
It's detached because that's the level that I haven't reached. You can hear it in the album. You can hear it in my voice. Like, oh, you can hear the growth between this song and that song. That's a whole fucking story. So I'm fucking excited.
For you to see that in yourself and to big up yourself like that, that's an important thing right there.
Shit, because I was woo.
How long did it take? How long did it take to put the album together? Because you said the growth to grow. So did it take a couple of years?
So look, it wasn't to me. I didn't take it like she was shy.
Right,
you feel what I'm saying? From the beginning, I saw me and her.
Right.
Because it's not she's shy. It's just so many people that told me I can't.
Yeah.
That I ain't sure.
But she wasn't showing
You
it
know
all.
what I'm
Now
saying?
she's confident. She's proud about it.
Yeah.
Because
And I'm proud of her. You know what I ain't sitting here as a big proud of her, as a big sister. You feel me?
It's
she
crazy
healed.
to have you in my life too, because we both come, like I said, such similar backgrounds. So it's like, you know, whereas you had your mom, I had my dad. So it was opposite for me, where my dad was the one that was like instilling all these things. I did band as well. I played instruments, like shit like that. He was always the one to be like, you can do it, you can do it. But as you get older, you know, you grow into your womanhood. There's some things that your daddy can't do for you no more.
Sure.
Like, you gotta learn how to be a woman.
Right.
This girl, a black.
Black.
Y'all ain't know that?
That shit is hard. So I've always been like ahead of my age. So at the end of the day, like that shit just was natural to me.
For sure. That's a beautiful thing, man. Y'all ladies, y'all
And now
awesome,
we
man.
here. And now we here. Y'all
I
want
love
to
this
get
shit.
some
I got 4
music?
girls. I love this shit.
Yes, I want to hear some music.
I love this shit. I love
Alright, so look, so as I said, we got similar backgrounds. We done been through similar shit. So one of the very first songs we collaborated on, we was going through
Was numb.
some similar shit. So we gonna let y'all hear Numb. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
Get your tissue.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? We did our big one on this to say, you know, they be trying to say female artists can't collaborate. You feel what I'm saying? And
That was our very first.
we did our big one. Yeah, that was the very first one collaboration that we did.
A lot of female artists are collabing now, though.
Yeah.
I
But
mean, like, all the boys, like Lotto,
It's a little bit different though, and I mean it's hard to say if they're really collabing because they can be in 2 different areas and they just they just put the song together. It
But the
doesn't
thing
mean
about
they
it is that shit is industry at the end of the day too. That's like called for to collab. Like it only makes sense in your path. But like we local and like, you know.
Yeah, but y'all doing it though. So let's do it. So it does happen. It does exist.
I mean, you can.
No more making me cry, no more telling me lies, no more saying goodbye this time. I'm fucking and fighting, we be fucking all night. Just wanna know if you would hold me tight and stay for the night. I got my heart up on my sleeve and you can see it in my eyes. I wonder when you're in her, am I all up in your mind? You say you love me, but your love ain't enough. I know 100 motherfuckers who would die for your love. You're choosing me, but you with her, I can see right through your lies. Surprise, you lie to her while you be up in my thighs. But something's changed, I can't explain how I feel. Like you've been playing this game, you really faking it deal. My intuition telling me that I ain't tripping. I need to know for myself who else you sticking your dick in. Excuse my foul language, but this nigga got me fucked up. I was loving on a nigga who only loved when he looked up. Really thought that he was different, but when the truth came out, I found out that you really wicked, my nigga. And there's no doubt, this love shit got me love, shit got me love. Falling in love, got me numb. Falling in love, got situation. I wanna fix it, but that's where we lack communication. I gave you trust, you gave me lies. I gave you my heart, you waste my time. Bitches after bitches, nigga, why you violating? You say you love me, well nigga, now we know you don't. You said you leave a lie again, cause now I know you won't. I feel defeated, cloudy vision, so more clear to smoke. My heart can't take it no more, it's broken. This shit is getting old, it's kinda funny. Hey, stupid ass is cool with this. Playing with people's feelings to get your way, you like a bad bitch. You got it, little daddy, I'ma let you have this. I gotta do what's best for me, and that's never playing second like some side bitch.
Falling in love, got me now. Falling in love, got me now. The more making me cry, the more telling me lies, the more saying goodbye this time. I'm falling in love, got me now. The more making me cry, the more telling me lies, the more saying goodbye this time. The more making me cry, the more telling me lies, the more saying goodbye this time.
Man, that's an industry
I
ready,
like
boy.
that. That's
That shit already out
right
there like
there.
heavy.
That one.
That shit industry ready right there.
That goes hard.
That shit go hard.
I mean,
I appreciate you for doing that. I swear, this is the first time I ever had a show and somebody actually, play their music like that. And that shit that's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 more views, man. Straight up, taking me to the next level, man.
Make sure y'all subscribe.
hit that button.
Yeah,
I love
right.
it. That was
And January 20th, what?
January
Wow.
20th, Joi Giovanni had come in with second to nine.
Wow. And when we went on February?
February 14th,
Yeah.
Detached.
Yeah.
Natasha, where can we find y'all?
Right, because this shit,
Yes.
shit hot.
We on all platforms.
This shit hot.
If you listen to Apple, Spotify,
Y'all boy,
Deezer,
yeah.
Tidal Down, but SoundCloud, you know what I'm saying?
Run
Like,
it.
Yo, I need you to get that white marker and sign
I'm
that.
gonna come back with the white
And
marker.
people sign the back too and all that.
I got you.
Because you own it now.
I
I swear
got
to
you.
God.
That's
I swear to
hot.
God. That's like, that shit.
We do it all, and like that's why like.
And y'all flow together, like y'all. It was.
Listen,
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying? It was like y'all almost was the same person.
right.
Like y'all was the same person.
I swear it's
Y'all
that
know, see, I can barely
Northern
tell y'all
slang.
apart half
It's
the
that
time.
Right.
Northern slang.
And it
That's
was-
that Charleston
Oh.
slang. Like we got
And
both.
you produce all that. You produce that. You produce that one.
Yeah, so for us, our main producer, Baby Breeze.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What cut
There
out
you go.
and
There you go.
shout out Baby Breeze.
Shout out
Hell
to Breeze.
yeah.
Breeze actually
Hell yeah.
did that beat to Numb. Like, and let me tell y'all that
All
shit.
that beat.
Yes,
All that
session.
beat.
Session. Let me tell y'all about that shit. So like I said, my mom got dementia shit like that. You feel me? So we cleaning out her house and stuff like that. And Nell was like, man, I got this idea for this song. What you want to do? I was like, shit, bitch, what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? She was like, I want to see what I thinking. I said, shit, yeah, we need to get on that. She was like, shit, we need a beat. I said, shit, let me hit Breeze.
Right.
So I hit up Breeze and say, hey, Breeze, we got this idea for this beat. You available? He be like, shit, I ain't available today. What y'all doing? Shit.
Right.
So you can pull up? Yeah, I can pull up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? House empty. No furniture,
We on
no
the
shit.
fucking
We on the floor.
Right.
Yeah.
We on the
fucking
floor. You on the floor. Only thing in the room is one single chair, like a school chair.
Right.
The little old black chair with the silver,
Right.
legs.
Right.
So we just sitting in the room, and Breeze pull up. He got his little mini keyboard.
Damn.
We got my little speaker in the
Y'all
corner.
like
He
it
got his
for
Right.
laptop.
In the trenches.
You know what
In the
I'm saying?
trenches.
You got a
In the
little bit of
trenches,
Wi-Fi inside
Right.
the
Little
house.
bit of Wi-Fi.
Just
Not
enough.
even to get
Just
it.
enough.
enough.
Just enough. And he sit there, he like, what kind of tempo y'all want?
Putting that shit together.
We just putting it
Right.
together.
Just,
And as he
yeah,
putting
real
the beat
chemistry.
together, sis over there next to the wall with her book and her pen. I on the back wall, my book and my pen. And we just writing. Hey, Breeze, you can run that back? Yeah. we writing. He like, all right, about to add in a new element. Y'all hold on. We sit up. He like, all right, we listening. He like, y'all like that? Yeah, add that in there. He add that in there. We back with our shit.
Yeah.
We
That's
so we
how
writing.
That's how.
And it went the whole way, and sis was like, shit, I done. I was like, shit, I need one more spin. Hey, Breeze, hit it one more time. He brought it back and hit it. I was like, all right, I got him. We got him. And we started back over from the beginning. Sis did her verse. You know what I'm saying? We did the chorus. She did the chorus at first. And then I come back, I did my verse, and she like, man, I feel like the chorus is missing something. I said, shit, run them back again. I think I got something. So we going back, we do them again. We get back to the chorus. She's singing. I said, I'm gonna come underneath her and harmonize that shit.
Right.
She was like, yeah, that's song.
all right.
Yeah, that's it right there. I said, Breeze, I think we got one.
Right.
And we dropped it. And no lie, like my first EP, her first single, we dropped Numb. Numb been the highest streams for both of us.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I can tell.
So now our voices of season, we like shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna drop this shit again.
Crank
Yeah, about to crank that shit.
on
Because we
my
both had
agenda.
to sit down for a little bit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I said, man, you know what? I coming right before sis. I gonna throw the alley-oop. I got her on my album.
Right.
So y'all can hear her in different ways.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then she dropped right after me.
Right.
And then on her album, she got Numb. And then both of us on it.
Keep that going. Y'all boy vibe.
That's nice. I love
That's
that.
what, shout out my dog, you know what I'm saying? Chico Bully Line Kennel. He hooked the show up.
Yeah, all right. You're
You know what I'm
right.
saying? My dog, you know what I mean? And dog, hey man, that's a big one, man. I appreciate you, man. Yes, hell, man.
What
It's
else
awesome
can we look
songs.
forward to from either one of y'all? Because I know you, like I said, I follow you, so I know you've been doing some charity work out here. Like, you know, you've been really putting yourself out there, giving back to the people as well.
Absolutely. I love kids.
Yeah.
I love kids. Anything that's going to help kids, man, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I feel like, for me, one of the saddest things that I hate to see is when you go on these news stations and you find out, like, a kid and did something to themselves.
Right.
Because of whatever it is that they feeling. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, I know when I was young, ain't nothing but God got me through that. You know what I'm saying? I've been a lonely kid. You know what I'm saying? For real. So I really sympathize with them and I empathize with them.
Well, yeah,
you know?
you want to
So,
be that friend if they don't have one.
you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, you got an aunt in me. I love kids now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't kid. Like, hey, you just feel like, hey, man, don't nobody kind of my game. Because I've been that kid. I've been an athletic kid. I've been a cheerleader. I played volleyball. And I was in track. And I was a star athlete and all them shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't had nobody in them stadiums.
Right.
Not a soul. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So, listen, I was in the homecoming court and ain't even had nobody there for me.
Man.
So, I feel them when they be going through this shit, man.
Right.
Hey, listen, y'all just want somebody there to support. I hold signs.
Yeah. You most.
I ring bells.
What you looking for?
You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, that's me, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I done been doing a lot of charity events, trying to give back to kids. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome, though.
Like, that's different.
I give
This
back
is
to
more-
one every motherfucking day.
I will start giving back. I want to be able to say that too. Cause I want to be able to say that. I want to give back. That's awesome, man.
It's a good
Y'all
feeling.
need that.
It's a good feeling. Like, it really is, because, you know, the crazy thing, the shit that I done learned is, like,
Giving is good.
it done been certain events that I've been to where it's, like, people that I know pulling up because they need help. But they ain't never said it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of people are prideful.
And
they're so scared that they're going to be judged that they don't say nothing. They take on all this stuff and don't really know how to deal with it.
Right.
And they try to handle it on their own.
Yeah. Right.
So for me, to give you that voice of confidence, like, I understand this is no judgment. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep doing it.
And a lot of times you don't realize people will go through the same thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, you think you're alone, but you know what I'm saying? And the more you speak up and stuff like that and communicate, it's just, that's what's up, man. Like, go ahead. Well, I was going to say, you know what I'm saying? So have you been building up to this point? Is 2025 but to be like, you've been going hard the whole time, but it's like, is this, like, how y'all look at 2025?
This golden. This shit ain't
Is this the year right there?
I on their neck. I ain't on their neck.
Right.
They gonna get sick of me.
Okay, that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear.
Listen, let me say something. Y'all gonna get sick of me. All this shit that y'all been doing, y'all thinking that's the wave and that's what make me an artist. And listen, let me say something. 2025, I'm gonna make y'all step the fuck
that's
up.
what it is.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. Like, my level of creativity, my level of confidence in myself, my level of investment in myself is untouchable. You know what I'm saying? So come 2025, who the fuck fucking with me?
Nobody.
Nobody.
What's your workload like? Like, what's your week like? Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, you doing something every day, promoting and doing different albums?
Every day I promote my album until my album hit. And even after that, I'm going to still be promoting my album.
You had a show like a week ago, right?
Yeah, just had a show. Bonnie been at my show.
Right, yeah, so she posted it. That's why I was like, oh, shit.
Bonnie just been at my show. Like,
what show that been?
That show, I was performing at Royal American. I was the only female on the ticket.
Okay.
Bonnie can attest when I got up there.
That was it.
Before I got up there, it was a little scarce.
How many people they had up there?
Oh, it was a packed venue now. It was a packed venue, but the thing was like the crowd would move in and out the building.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Understand.
So before I got up there, the building been empty.
Damn.
I said, man, damn.
Right.
I gotta get them back in the building.
Right.
And shit, by the end of the first song, the motherfuckers been back in the building.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, walk back in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
And that shit felt good because, you know, like, to be real, as black artists, a lot of black artists are intimidated by white crowds.
Right.
They feel like white people ain't gonna fuck with us.
But they be the ones. They the ones that's going over some
Shit.
I was ducking as I was recording.
If they don't know nothing else, they'll do this.
I was like, all right. I was fighting for my life.
They've been out there dancing and having a good time, and I come off the stage. Can I get a picture? Can I hug you? And it was just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like to do that, man. Who y'all ain't fucking with me, man.
Right.
And for me, the reality of it is, I don't really give a fuck what nobody else do. I don't care. I'm not competing with you. You know what I'm saying? For me, especially as black people, it's hard for any of us to fucking make it. If you can make it, if you can be able to take care of yourself, your family, your kids, the next fucking generation, man, I ain't won't block your blessings. Salute to you, keep doing your shit. I ain't focused on none of that shit, man. I just, at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna make me feel or sit out here and be like, I ain't top 5. Y'all can personally kiss my fucking ass.
I know that, right?
That's just the bottom line to it, and that's how I'm gonna carry myself. And if that offends you, then I need you to figure out whatever the fuck is wrong with yourself internally. That ain't got fuck things to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. So like, that's just that's just what it is. You know, I'm very confident in what I do because it took a lot to get to where the fuck I am. My voice has changed over the years. My messages have changed over the years. My delivery, my flow, my presence, how I conduct myself as an artist. Ain't nothing about me says anything less but growth. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not here to
when you put in that work, you feel like you deserve it. You know what I'm saying?
I know I deserve
it. If shit come easy, you know what I'm saying? When you put in that work and you work towards that shit, it's just, you know, it's gratifying. You know what I'm saying? And you should feel that way.
Right, and this is exactly that. Like, this album ain't no 2024 album. This ain't no 2023 album. I've been working on this album for 3 years.
Sure.
I dropped my EP in October of 2020. I found my mama unresponsive December 18th of 2020. I took all of 2021 off. My mama was in a coma for most of that year. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nothing coming before her. You feel me?
Sure.
I didn't get to do nothing. All I could do was write. That was it. 2022, trying to get her situated, trying to get her straight. I can't get back out there.
I mean, not your material. You gotta ask material.
I can't get back out there. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about
it's
when
a
you're
lot.
a real artist and stuff, and like mentally, that shit is all about your energy. And you gotta be in the right headspace to use that outlet. It's just like people be in and out the fucking gym because they feel like their headspace is fucking
Exactly. So all I could do is write. My focus ain't been on getting on the road, trying to be the most popular. To be real with you, in them 2 years, it's like I don't even really want nobody to book me.
Right.
I'm not about to promote myself. And I knew that by doing that, I was sacrificing where I was. It was like, you about to go back to ground zero. But it's like, for my mama, despite it all, shit, she was at ground zero trying to push through that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I deserve that. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? She deserved that for me to give her that. My focus is that. You know what I'm saying? Bro. And so, like, then come back and mom say, hey, what you doing? Girl, get your ass back on that room. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, mama, is that you?
And to see the transition from one extreme to another.
That shit is a real
and like a 180 is a whole different.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, I told that doctor, like, was that really her? And they're like, you know, they do snap out now. She ain't too far gone. You know, and I'm like, damn, that really was my mama saying, like, hey, go. You know what I'm saying? When I talk to my mama, I'll be like, how's your show? Your sister told me you had a show. How's your show? You know, like, she asked me those things, and it's just like, as long as she asks me that, it's like, I do what my mama would want me to do.
That's what
you know
it
what I'm
is.
saying? My mama ever tell me come to her, that's, I mean, I ain't give a fuck what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So, I gotta go with that. And ever since she said go,
you been go.
I've been going. Life didn't try to happen in between.
Right.
Life has happened.
Life go life.
Life has happened in between. You know what I'm saying? Life has happened. But at the end of the day, even with life happening, I still know that God got something more for me. You feel what I'm saying? My purpose is bigger than myself. My message is bigger than myself. You know what I'm saying? I done been in basic training with a lady whose husband cheated on her and tried to commit suicide. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, damn, as a woman who done gone through some shit, if I'm able to translate that shit into music that makes somebody, motherfuckers hate raw weed. But let me tell you something, raw weed really touching some niggas out here who ain't want to admit.
I like raw weed.
You get what I'm saying? The same niggas that's out here.
You get tired of it though. You be like,
listen, the same niggas that's out here.
They need some fucking healing.
The same niggas that's out here on some shit like raw weed, a little sap ass nigga, but that nigga needs some pussy. He crying too fucking much. Them the same niggas who jamming him in the fucking background. Them the same ones who like, bruh, I feel you on that shit, bruh. Bruh, trying to hang in there. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's just like, that's the shit that's more important to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing these kids want everything to end. There's more to life than what the fuck you going through right now. So if my message can tell somebody else, sis, you get the fuck up. You got this. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that shit. You got this. You can make it past this shit and life gets better past this shit. Man, I'm gonna keep the fuck going. I don't give a fuck how nobody feels.
That's what I'm about to say, man. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? We're about to close it up. You know what I'm saying? We got to do a part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? Because you will be a guest that is always welcome. I'm gonna reach out all the time because I enjoy this.
But one thing, okay, just before y'all go though, for up and coming artists, those who want to get in the game.
I was gonna say that.
Oh,
I was gonna say. Well, I wasn't gonna say artists. I was gonna say, is there anything you want to say to you know, young ladies, anybody that's coming up in the music in the industry?
Okay, see, same question.
Same question. Yeah. All right, you know what I'm saying? Let me work. Sometimes you gotta let me cook.
Well,
I appreciate you, my dog.
You
the one came up with the song. You was like, play the song, man. Yeah. So what you got? What you tell them, boy? What them boy need to hear?
A lot.
That's the problem. Like, where do
just sum it up. Just sum it up in, like, you know, a closing type. You know.
Don't let nobody make you feel like you gotta do or be anything that you're not.
Well, that wouldn't be. That means something to me. Go ahead.
Period. You know what I'm saying? As a female, especially in entertainment, people gonna try to tell you how you gotta look, how you gotta sound, how you gotta move, how you gotta think. And at the end of the day, people as a whole have shown that they attract to how you just really are.
Right.
You know
be yourself.
When you forcing it, when you trying to create a version of yourself that you ain't never known,
right.
people are more likely to be like, Man, this motherfucker fit. Right. I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? And then you find yourself falling further back from where the fuck you was even trying to be at. Right. You know what I mean? Right. Like, walk in your truth. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody make you feel like you less than anything. You know what I mean? For every avenue that you ever trying to reach in life, if the first way don't work, there's always a million other ways that you can try. You know what I'm saying? One no don't define who you are. It don't stop no doors. You know what I'm saying? It don't stop no level of yourself that you ever see yourself being at. You know, at the end of the day, what you feel, what you believe, what you feel like a higher power has set you out here to do, can't nobody stop that. Right. I'm a firm believer in what God has for me. Has for me. And nobody, no one, no thing, no nothing on this earth can take that away from me. What's in me is in me. Yeah. It was instilled in me. It was instilled in me before I was even here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's in me. It ain't on me. You know what I'm saying? It runs through me. Like you feel what I mean? You can't take this from me. And if you upset about me being where I am, I'm just telling you from a person who been as low as you are right now. Right. If you dig deep within yourself, you gonna find what the fuck it is you looking for. Because what you looking for ain't never been in me. And that's just the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? What you see right now comes from growth. It comes from pain. It comes from heartache, betrayal. Betrayal. Betrayal put me here. You know what I'm saying? Being brought down to fucking nothing, feeling like you less than a person, you less than an atom. And Adam created matter. I know that. You feel what I'm saying?
That was the balls right there.
That's the shit. That's the shit.
Nigga ball your ass.
That's it. Shit. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to read it. I was like, this is one of the person where we at. And she freestyling. Here we go. I ain't trying to preach on that. You know what I'm saying? What if a motherfucker could make you feel that low?
Yo.
What is you doing?
What is you doing, man? Find another motherfucker.
Ain't nothing. Let me tell you something. You was born from greatness. Yeah. I just tell you this shit. Yesterday. We talked about this.
Shit, yo.
You was born from greatness. Right. It don't matter what nobody else tell you. You ugly. You ain't shit. You a fuck nigga. You a fuck ass bitch. None of that shit. Right. You was born from royalty. Right. You was born from greatness. How the fuck you gonna lower yourself down? What? I don't give a fuck what no motherfucker think about me. I know I'm pure gold. Oh, you understand what I'm saying? Can't nothing top me. You gotta feel that shit about yourself. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about me as no artist, as a model, as an actor, as a director, an executive fucking producer, a boss ass bitch who handle hers and some. You feel what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I care about doing what I feel was set up for me to do. Right. That's it. My purpose is bigger than my person. Man. Understand that shit. And y'all need to walk.
What? You don't want my opinion.
I'm just saying.
You don't want my opinion. We like Fort Knox over here. We got gold. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
We getting in 2024. We closing it out. We're coming back bigger and better. 2025.
Welcome, man. Make sure y'all get them albums, man. Get me albums.
Get all your shit out there.
Get your ad out there. Albums. I'm Joi Giovanni. My album, Second to None, is dropping January 20th at midnight. Make sure y'all stream that shit. It's on all platforms. Check me out at Joi Giovanni on all platforms. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, Apple, Tidal, Spotify. I don't give a fuck. Hey, let me tell you something. If you on the West Coast, you can call iHeartRadio.
This guest is a motherfucker.
I'm streaming right fucking now. You can call in to Z93 99.3 iHeartRadio and stream the girl. You feel what I'm saying? I said,
you better ask somebody.
Just make sure y'all understand. Flip Boys Entertainment. We in the show.
Thank you. It was such a.
Let's go. It's the baddest and y'all know it.